Welcome back to my Crusader Kings II special mini-series. We're here in our third week here in the thing. So the third week of Game of Thrones as well. The third episode will be later tonight. When I'm recording this is actually the week prior, so I just watched the second episode of the sixth season. So I'm fresh off of that, really. So what I wanted to do is, for this episode, I might come back to a Clash of Kings scenario, but for right now, I'm going to be doing a scenario closer to where we are in the show right now and closer to where the books are. So this episode is going to be spoiler heavy. If you're not caught up on the show or the books, I would not watch this episode yet. I would come back when you are caught up on all that shit. And come back now. So that is your warning. From this point on, we are spoilers all. So if you're not caught up completely on the show or the books, stop right now, buddy. I warned you. And welcome back, everyone who is caught up. So anyone who are the heathens who are not caught up, I assume you're not with us right now. But so keep in mind, like I said, I just watched the second episode of the show of season 6. So I think you know based off of that who I'm going to be playing as this time. I'm going to be playing as Jon Snow. Who says you don't get second chances, huh? Jon Snow is back, and he is with a vengeance. So that's who we're playing as. I'm playing as him a little bit earlier than before he gets stabbed. I'm going to be doing this basically right when Stannis gives him the offer to be legitimized. So Stannis is still at the wall right now. He gives Jon the offer to be legitimized and says, "I will call you Jon Snark if you Jon Snark, John Grumpkin and Snark." He offers to legitimize him as Jon Stark, and if he marches south with him to take out the Boltons. So this time, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept that offer, and we're going to go kill some Boltons. We're going to drown ourselves in Bolton blood. So I will cut back to when that offer is given to me, and we'll go from there. Here it is. Here is the offer I was talking about. The wall is mine. With the aid of Stannis Baratheon, we have been repelling the wildlings, and now I have been chosen by my brothers as the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Stannis' struggle for the Iron Throne continues, however, and he proposes that I be his Lord of Winterfell. Well, yes, this is what I always wanted. So Winton Stout becomes the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, and I become Jon Stark. And also he's offering me, for those who watch the show, you won't know who this character was because she was cut from the show. Val here, the beautiful wildling princess as they call her, is Mance Rayder's sister-in-law. It was his wife's sister. She's a warrior woman. And Stannis offers me her as the Lady of Winterfell, so that way I can unite the wildlings to march with me. So I'm going to go ahead and take that offer, because I'm not going to find anyone better than that. So she will become the wife of Moi. So she is now Lady Stark. So she's going to be marching with me. What a surprise. She doesn't have dowry money. So we'll cut back to when I get my troops in position. Alright, so I'm going to be marching now. If you can see here, Stannis has 11,000 troops here. There's a problem that usually occurs when I'm playing as Jon, where he'll go down to the Stormlands to defend Storm's End right away. So I'm going to hope he doesn't do that, but I'm going to march with him for now, just so I can stay with him, so that way I don't, because I only have 1,000 troops. So if I'm going to win this war, I have to play it really, really careful, and hope that Roose Bolton, gives away a lot of his troops to attrition or sends them to fight me in the hills or something like that. So that's going to be my plan right now. Jon is going to be leading the troops with, I guess this is my only other commander, Len. Never heard of you, guy. But here we go. So Stannis, it looks like, is marching through Bolton territory to get home. So that at least will help me. And also it looks like Roose Bolton is fighting other wars too, which is nice. Oh no, those are just Stannis loyalists he's fighting down there. So that is good, especially considering they're winning this battle right here. So Stannis, it looks like, okay, so Stannis is actually marching against the Boltons this time, so that's going to help me a lot. He's got troops down here, and he looks like he's going right to the dreadfort, which is helping me. And I'm up here just dilly-daddling along. Oh, I got to be careful. So I'm going to stay here for now until I know exactly what I'm doing. I got to make sure I watch these troops down here, because I got to be really careful during this war. Because if I lose those 1,000 troops, I got nothing else to offer. Oh, look at that. If you look in the corner here, Stannis has released Asha from his prison. If you're a show watcher and you're confused, in the books, Stannis captures Asha at Deepwood Motte. So that's a change that they've made for the show, because obviously it's not going to happen anymore, because Stannis is kaput. But we'll see what happens down here. I'm kind of going to be the late Walder Frey here. Yep, now I'm going to join the battle, because Stannis has all but won that one already. So here I go. There I go. Alright, so I'm going to siege this castle for Stannis while he moves on Winterfell. If he actually goes to Winterfell, I'll join him there. So yeah, it looks like this war is going very nicely so far. I just gotta worry about these 7,000 troops here led by Arnulf Karstark. Hopefully they go to fight Stannis and they don't fuck with me. I gotta keep a close eye on that though, because if they fuck with me, I gotta run. Gotta hightail it out of here. Chances are they're going down here to fight Stannis. Yeah, it looks like they are. Except for I gotta watch out for these guys too. If they move on me, I gotta dip. Alright, so I'm going to join this battle down here. Stannis has 8,000 troops there fighting 5,000 dreadfort soldiers, but the dreadfort has the advantage of the hills here, as you can see. It gives advantage to their pikemen, their archers, and their horse archers. So I'm going to march south with my wildlings, and Jon is going to join the battle. Not that it doesn't even look like he'll get there in time, but at least I can be in the dreadfort, ready to start sieging that. Oh no, I gotta be careful, because if I get there, alright, so it tells me when they're moving. So it says okay. So most of his troops are gonna be leaving on October 11th, and I'm gonna get there on the 7th, so I actually don't want to get there right now, because if I get there, I'll be overwhelmed, so I gotta actually let them retreat from the dreadfort. Okay, so I think it should be safe to move on Winterfell soon, actually. Once Stannis takes these guys out. Oh, Stannis is offering me another position on his council. What is... Oh, he's going to name me a commander. I will take that for sure. Okay, so now I think I'm in Stannis' group of 15,000 here now. So yeah, I'm no longer leading these wildlings. The wildlings are leading themselves. And Stannis has put me in Blackhaven to improve diplomatic relations. I'm going to go ahead and pretend that's not happening. So, you know what? Use your imaginations. Jon is fighting in the north. I promise you, he's in the north. He's definitely not in Blackhaven to improve diplomatic relations, because that would be stupid. And, so, you know what? Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Alright, so now that we have taken this castle, and now that most of the dreadfort troops are gone, I'm going home, baby. We're going home to Winterfell. Alright, please let me have Jon lead this army. Okay, no. Apparently Blackhaven must really hate Stannis if he's got to send Jon Stark there to improve diplomatic relations. I'm in a fucking war. I have a direwolf and a Valyrian sword, and you think Jon Snow's place is at Blackhaven to improve. I need to improve my speech. But oh, that makes no sense. There's not even a Lord of Blackhaven right now. The Lord of Blackhaven, for those who don't know, is Beric Dondarrion, the guy who leads the Brotherhood Without Banners. So the fact that Stannis would send Jon Stark there, of all places, is baffling. Also, I just changed my mind. I'm going to siege the Dreadfort instead, because taking a capital gets you a lot more war score, and I might be able to just win the war right there if I do that. So we'll cut ahead to further in the siege, because I'm definitely not going to jump the walls with 1,000 troops. I'm going to starve them out. So join me then. Alright, so here's an interesting little pop-up. So I guess Jon got over Ygritte quick enough, and he wants to go for the next wildling in line. So he's in love with Val, which I'm definitely going to accept, because that means it's more likely that I'll have an heir. Because I gotta pop out some little Starks. All the Starks are gone, I gotta replace them. So Stannis is doing very well against Roose Bolton, not so well against Tommen. Although we're slowly gaining allies, and once we win this war, I'll be able to rally the north to Stannis. So I'll be able to march south in his name once we get this over with. So we're trying to win this war as soon as we can, before Tommen gets all of his strength back. And hey, the Roose is no longer loose. Roose Bolton is in jail. Which is a lot better than his fate in the show, as you know. In the show, he got the Robb Stark treatment with a dagger to the heart, but this time, well, I mean, I doubt he's probably gonna get burned by Stannis, because he is now in the dungeons of Galbert of Wolfswood, Galbert Glover, and no doubt Stannis will request that he be imprisoned by himself. But Lord Ramsay's still free. Lord Ramsay is leading troops in Torrent Square, but the war is over. Any second now, I will be named Lord Paramount of the North. And then it's Jon Stark from there, and then we're going to go fight for Stannis and see what he does with Roose Bolton. Well, that is our answer. It looks like, oh no, Roose Bolton's still alive, but he's got Ramsay Snow in prison too now. So he's got the whole Bolton family in prison, so if I'm lucky, he'll kill them all, because that would do me a lot of favors. Because I would be the heir to all of those lordships, and I need Winterfell back. Actually, I believe I got Winterfell. I'll send for a new maester as well. So I have the North now. I am now Jon Stark of Winterfell, and I rule Winterfell with Val. My heir is Ramsay, which is a little fucked up, and also Lady Jane, the fake Arya in the books. For those who, for show watchers, Ramsay marries a fake Arya instead of Sansa. That's one of the changes they made in the show. For some reason, it still counts her as fake Arya, even though Jon would certainly know the difference. But we'll see what comes of that. Oh, and I got Sansa back. Look at that. Oh, and she married Harold Aaron. Man, I cannot speak today. But she is married to Harry the Heir. So that is interesting. So Sansa's around, so that's good to know. Lord Paramount Stannis has won his war and raised me up as Lord of Winterfell. Now he must win his throne. Stannis, I'm behind you, buddy. I owe everything to you. So what I'm going to do now is lower my troops. Actually, I don't even have to lower my troops because these count as special event troops. These are just wildlings. So I'm going to send them to Winterfell to match up for when I raise the rest of my troops. So we're going to let this go for a minute, and then what I'm going to do first is a way to make sure you have the most troops is to send, gifts and honorary titles to your vassals, because then they'll like you more, and then I'll raise my troops. So I'll cut to after I've done that. Alright, so just cutting back here, I have raised my troops. Look at all these northern troops rallying around Jon Snow, and here's Stannis. Oh, it's beautiful. All these troops are moving south, and the first person to get fucked is going to be Walder Frey. Oh, Walder the Late Lord, you have no idea what's coming for you. So I'm going to cut the boring part where all of my troops just kind of converge, and we'll cut back to when I'm at Greywater Watch with my commanders ready to strike. Alright, I'm going to cut back here because there's one very important thing I need to do before anything else happens. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The man who passes the sentence shall swing the sword. Roose Bolton. And Ramsay Snow, I, Lord Jon Stark, Lord of Winterfell and Warden of the North, hereby sentence you to die in the name of King Stannis, Lord Protector of the Realm. It is the old way. And, just like that, the Bolton line is ended. And now, Lady Beth Bolton, yeah, maybe I'll leave her there. You never know. She's just a little girl. I can groom her into be a nice, noble lady of the court, and I'll let her keep the dreadfort for now. But as for now, ladies and gentlemen, the Boltons are dead. Alright, well, it looks like this Beth Bolton I was talking about actually got disinherited, but she's in my court, which is actually really valuable. So I can keep her and decide what to do with her later. I'll probably marry her to a loyal bannerman, and that way they'll have a claim on the dreadfort because they'll be marrying the last surviving Bolton. So that's actually really convenient for me. But I'll decide what to do with her after the war. Oh, the Iron Bank wants their money back. You damn right I'm giving them their money. I know better than that than to fuck with the Iron Bank. Alright, so the Night's Watch is asking me to help because it looks like I'm guessing this is the White Walkers. Yep, I'm definitely going to join that war because if the shit goes wrong up there, I'm marching right back up north. Jon Snow knows. Oh, look at that! Oh, Bran has returned. Oh, look at that. Alright, so I've got my the main host of my army here. There's some stragglers behind here, but I'm not going to wait for them. The first thing I'm doing is sieging the twins, because fuck them. I'm getting revenge for Robb and revenge for Catelyn, because why not? She hated me, but no biggie. So I'm going to siege the twins right here, while my stragglers come up behind me. So one thing I'm going to do right here is make sure that Bran, his education is going well, because I want to make sure he has good traits, so I'm going to educate him with someone really useful. Maybe Val, or I'm thinking Wyman Manderly. Yeah, definitely Wyman Manderly. That's who's going to educate Bran. I have a good feeling about that, and I'm going to marry him. Ooh. Oh my sweet merciful fuck. This is going to make zero to no sense, but it's going to let me. I can marry Brandon to Daenerys Targaryen, and she'll accept. Holy shit, you bet I'm doing that. Now, if only I had the sense not to marry Val, I probably could have married Daenerys myself. Wouldn't that have been something? But I'll take this. Maybe Bran will ride a dragon. Now, that would be crazy. So, look at that shit. And Val's pregnant. This playthrough is going very nicely for me. Bran, you might have lost your legs, bro, but you got... I think it might have been worth it. You just married Daenerys Targaryen. That's pretty cool. Alright, so Jon Snow has had a son. Yep, my son has been born to Val. And I think I know what I'm going to name him. There's really only one way to go about this. Little Eddard Stark. Yes, I want to teach little Eddard Stark how to ride horses. So he is now the new heir to the North. Son of... And what's kind of fucky about me finding Bran, honestly, is Bran, by all the laws, should be the Lord of the North right now. And he might even, press his claim, because, characters in the game don't necessarily have the loyalties they would in the show or the books. So Bran might decide, especially now that he's married to Daenerys and he's going to become super powerful, that he wants to rule the North. Since he's the one who has the proper claim, he was Robb's heir. So I might have to deal with that down the line. We'll see. As for right now, I have a child, so that fulfilled my ambition. So I'm going to make my next ambition to improve my learning. I'm going to do that. And I don't know if anyone noticed, but the twins have been taken. I now occupy the twins, so that is a thing. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm marching my troops south in a hurry, because if you see the war score down here, this one with the White Walkers is actually not so bad. It's only -10, which means it's kind of a wash so far. But right now, the war with Joffrey is not going too well. So I've got a northern army here of about 3,500, and I've got these troops on the way. And it looks like these troops from the Stormlands, who are, I guess, loyal to the throne right now, are moving to attack them, but they're going to be crossing a river, so I'm going to have an advantage. So my hope is that battle lasts long enough for my troops to get here. At the very least, that'll slow these troops down right here, and I'll be able to take out this chunk, which will hopefully save this war score down here at the bottom. Okay, good, so I'm improving my learning, which is my ambition, so that's a good side note. So I'm hoping that this battle will last long enough. Yep, it looks like it's going to. Alright, yes! Oh! See, that's the kind of commander you have when you let Paul play this game. So, these troops are kaput. They're done, so hopefully that saves the war score a little bit. Okay, it didn't help the war score at all. But, hey, it's something. So now I have all my troops together. Jon is leading these troops himself. And I'm going to do, what else would I do next? But, ooh, okay. So, down here is sort of a fuck show. There's 20,000 troops here, so I have to be very, very careful that I don't run into what I call a doom stack. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to siege Derry. And I should be able to do that. If someone comes to attack me here, I'm just going to run across the river and basically fight the same battle I just fought. But as for right now, I'm going to siege Derry and try to take some castles to try to keep this war score presentable. Oh, come on. I hate my life. You gain the trait depressed. What do I have to be depressed about? A, I finally got married, and that's one thing Jon was never planning on doing. And B, I'm Jon Stark of Winterfell. What do you got to be depressed about, man? Sure, you're going to lose this war. And sure, you're probably going to be beheaded, and everything you've just earned will probably be ripped away from you. And also, there's these 20,000 troops marching here that I didn't notice, and I'm about to get fucked by them. But other than that, what do you have to be depressed about, man? Come on, life is good. These troops are going to get here on May 10th, and I'm not going to escape until May 12th. Good. Oh, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. Guys, I'm fucked. Guys, help. Please. Someone help me. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I was not paying attention. Why? No. Oh boy, this is rough. Janos Bracken? Okay, single combat, bro. Get ready for it. Whoa, this is something interesting. I get to shoot. He is no match for my might. He'll not even manage to touch me. One mistake is all he'll get. I'm gonna go with the classic. So, Lord Janos Bracken tries to defend himself. It's all over now. Come on, there's no way he loses to me. Alright, so I defeated him. He accepts. I yield. I yield. You know what? Only because you were loyal to my brother, I accept. Back on your feet. So, Janos Bracken is now my prisoner. And hopefully, that'll make the troops on his side a lot, they'll be, their morale will go down is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure if that'll be enough to turn the tide in this battle. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is going badly. This is going very badly. Oh, no. Daenerys, you married my brother. Help me. I need a dragon. I need anything. Someone help. So we'll see what comes of this, because Stannis just lost. That's going to happen any minute now. Stannis will be imprisoned and either executed or sent to the Night's Watch. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to Stannis. He is imprisoned right now. Oh, and Tommen gets to decide my fate, too. Come on, Tommen. You're a nice boy. Oh, Stannis was executed by Tommen of House Baratheon. I'm going to send my troops north and then undeclare them because there's no one to fight right now. I'm going to march my troops north to fight the White Walkers, so join me once I get up there. Alright, so here we are in the true war. That War of Five Kings meant nothing, and the true war is now. The White Walkers are past the wall, and they're now in the gift. So, there's 3,000 troops loyal to the neck. I guess Lord Howland Reed knew the true enemy, because he didn't support me. He chose to support the Night's Watch instead, which I don't blame him for. I got 15,000 northern troops coming, so that's enough to beat this number of troops, but the White Walkers are very good, obviously. at war. So some reason they went back north. I'm not sure what they're thinking right now. I guess they want to give me a chance. So I'll cut back to when my troops are amassed and ready to march on the White Walkers. So this will be something. Azor Ahai is coming at you. Howland Reed, you are about to get fucked, dude. You gotta move. He's in the Central Frostfangs for some reason. I mean, Howland Reed, sure, you killed the Sword of the Morning, but come on. Alright, so I'm going to try to meet these troops. I got my troops here. I got a couple stragglers, but that is true with any. I'm going to go to the Shadow Tower, actually, right away. Alright, so I got to catch up to them. I'm going to give them battle. Alright, here we go. Oh no, this might have been a bad call. This definitely was a bad call. Jon Snow, what were you thinking? Okay, so this is the battle. I'm going against White Walkers right now, and they have the terrain advantage. This was dumb. This was dumb. This was bad. This was a bad idea. That was defeat. Oh no. Retreat. Run for your fucking life. Holy shit. Alright, so this might be the last battle of this playthrough, because this is not going well. So, this will be the last stand. The White Walkers are coming, and we'll give them hell. We're gonna give the fuckers a fight, as Jon said. So I'm here at Castle Black with Jon Snow, Mage Mormont, and Jorah's Aunt, and we're gonna do our best here. So this will be the Battle of Castle Black. Probably the final battle of this Let's Play, so let's see how it goes. Alright, so before the battle, what I can do is, Bran Stark is finally old enough to marry, so he is now married to Daenerys. Oh, it won't happen, but if I was lucky, this would be the perfect time, sister-in-law, to sweep in with those dragons and save me. Oh, Bran even got her pregnant. Oh, man. So even if I die here, House Stark will live on through the Targaryens. I just want that to be known. I want that to be known. And actually, Bran is my heir. Oh no, Eddard is my heir, right? My infant son. All right, but so either Daenerys will sweep in with her dragons right now, or Jon will die a hero. Either way, he'll probably die a hero, or he might die like a little bitch. We'll see. But Bran got married to Daenerys, so there's a happy ending for someone at least in this Let's Play. Oh no! Wait! Oh no! Daenerys, you filthy bitch. She married someone else. She married King Barkaz of Meereen. King Barkaz Yazarian. Who the fuck is that? She has spurned me. Bran, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Bran. Why? Oh, this poor kid. He thought he was going to have the Dragon Queen. He thought he had it all. Ooh, I can marry Arianne Martell. That is just as good. Heyo. And here is the battle. It's coming up in 2 days. And the battle starts now. Okay, so this is already not going well. Jon Snow, although they're missing a commander, so that I might have an advantage there, I do not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it's over, folks. Jon Snow has been defeated. So I'm going to call this game right there, because this playthrough is just about over here on my end. So thank you for watching. I know I said that I would be playing as Joffrey this week, so I do acknowledge that. I'll be playing as Joffrey next week. I just was so hyped on Jon Snow, because like I said, I would just watch that episode tonight, and oh my god, that episode, just very briefly, that episode was so good, especially all the stuff with the Greyjoys, who you'll find out are my favorite house in Game of Thrones. If you have a favorite house in Game of Thrones, or you have anyone you want me to play as, leave it down in the comments, because I've got 7 episodes of this coming up, so I've got time to squeeze in any of your requests, really. I know someone requested the Dance with Dragons, so I'm going to play that because you requested it, and I think that would be fun to actually play with dragons in one of these playthroughs. So I'm going to do that, not next week, but I'll be doing it sometime down the line here, because like I said, next week I'll be playing as Joffrey, so enjoy that, and check in back with me. Thank you for watching me play as Jon, and play through Bastard Bull here, so roll credits.